Right then, hello and welcome back to Road Rash. As you can see, we're now on level 2. We have $5,350 in the bank, which is not enough for the bike that I actually want to get. So I will be grinding a couple of levels during this video as well. Not actually on screen, I will do that off screen, but yeah, there is a certain bike that I want which will last us for a good couple of levels to come. So anyway, let's have a look at the bulletin board then. The same 5 races as it was before, but as you notice, the length now is 13.5 kilometers for the city. We have 12.7 for Sierra Nevada, Napa Valley 11.2, 12.9 for the Peninsula, and Pacific Highway is 13 kilometers. So yeah, hopefully this bike should be okay, but we'll see. But yeah, particular bike that I want to get is a 1000cc. It's not the proper super bike, it's just a sports bike, but that will last us, I think, until like level 4. You don't actually have to upgrade every single level. But yeah, hopefully this bike shouldn't be too fast. Like I said, the rubber banding of this game is quite fair. So you don't have to have the best bike because everyone is sort of suited to your riding preference. Now, the higher the level that increases through the career, the more difficult it becomes. So, as you notice, there is a lot more traffic on the road as well. Oh, I've taken his baton. Bugger off. So yeah, there's a lot more traffic that you have to navigate. The police are more numerous as well. So I'll get rid of him. He can go and do one. Where is he? Come back here, Officer Flynn. There he is. Bugger off. So yeah, it is not only just the length of the races, but again, it's a lot more obstacles you have to avoid. The biggest one being, of course, the traffic. But the first couple of levels, they are very easy. You don't have to worry too much. So we're up into 7th place. Get out of the way. Ah, swine. Where's the officer? There he is. But as you can see, the CPU opponents are not pulling away that quickly. And we are just under halfway through the stage. Squeeze between the middle. The hitboxes of the cars are actually quite generous as well, so you can squeeze through little gaps. Hopefully I can catch up to Mike. Oh yeah, they both crashed into the back of a car, so that's fine. Come back here, Rhonda. Oh, she took my baton, the cow. I'm empty-fisted again. Go away, Mike. Haven't come across a chain yet. Sometimes the riders have a chain that you can take out of their hand, which causes a lot of damage. Thing is, you know, you can take a rider off his bike after like 2 swings. Right, he's gone. Oh, John's just crashed as well. Yeah, the CPU opponent's not the brightest. As long as you're lucky and you can avoid all the obstacles, they really can't. They just crash into everybody. Out the way. Yep, so their names have disappeared on the bottom right, so we are far enough ahead now. We shouldn't, hopefully, have any issues on winning the first race. And where's the finish line? There it is. There we go. Easy victory. Axel was second. Nice. Well, that's a good way to start level 2. Nope, and it still isn't the one where she whacks her ankle on the side of the bike. But oh well. Hopefully that will show up before the end of level 2. Because it's so subtle. You don't actually notice it. It was only the fact that I was reviewing some of the cutscenes that I was like, oh crap. She actually does whack her leg quite hard. 7,000. The bike that I want to get, I'll quickly show you. It's in the sports bikes, and it is the what was it? The DMG. 16,000. So part exchanging my bike gives me 8,000. So that's still not enough. I could get a kamikaze, or oh no, I can't even get a kamikaze. I could get the stiletto. That's 6,000. No, I'm actually going to save up and get the DMG. So, yeah, I'm going to have to do one of the races numerous times just to get the money. Okie dokie, so I've finally procured the funds needed to get a new bike. So we have $16,151. So if we go to the Scooterama and go to the sports bikes and the DMG that we want, we get 17,000 if we trade in our old bike. And the DMG is, of course, 16,875. Now, the thing is, there has been a little typographical error in this bike. So it's a DMG M10. But on the read-up of the bike itself, it's a DMW. So it's a little reference to the BMW. Once it loads, of course. But yeah, there we go. The extremely reliable heavyweight, the German-made DMW, is a good mount for the rasher who likes to brawl. So yeah, let's grab this bike. Now, we're not going to need to upgrade the bike for a good couple of levels. So I'd say around about level 4, we'll have to buy another bike. But this will suit us through level 2 and level 3 easy. So with that, we're going to go back to the bulletin board and do Sierra Nevada again on a bit of upgraded hardware. So this time, we should win without any problems. Now, the top speed of the previous bike that we had was 163 miles an hour. This one is 220, I think, or 208, something like that. I'm getting new leathers as well and a new bike color. I do want that chain. Oh, that was lucky. Thankfully, you don't come off the bike if you just clip the side of the oncoming traffic. So you can just carry on your merry way. Right, we'll take the left path again. 220 miles an hour. 222. Or it might be kilometers an hour, I don't know, because the race length is in kilometers, so... But I'm going to assume this is in miles an hour. Oh, crap. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Come on, get back on your bike. Didn't do that much damage, thankfully. You cheeky son of a bitch. That is rather annoying. For whatever reason, when you crash your bike, your rider builds up momentum and you actually fly off faster. Which can be troublesome when it catapults you about 500 yards away from your bike. Now, I forgot to mention on the first episodes that you do actually have two ways to control the bike. You have the normal steering, which you use with the D-pad, but if you press L1 and R1, you actually have the ability to lean your bike. So you can either turn a little bit harder, or more aggressively, or if you just use L1 and R1 to turn, you just gently lean the bike. So you don't lose control as quickly. Thankfully, that was the side of the car, not the front of it. So yeah, for like these sweeping corners, you can just turn, you know, very lightly. In the days before analog controls. There you go, see, just gently lean the bike, and you don't have to slide the rear end out. And there we go. Easy victory, and we did it by a huge margin. They're not even on the screen. Oh yeah, Ronda's just popped on the screen there, but yeah, so this bike will definitely suit us, I don't know, for a good couple of levels at least. And we've already seen this little cutscene, so we don't have to see it again. Nice one. Right, we'll move on to the next. God, we got no money. Only 2,700. Right, the Peninsula is next. And we'll move straight on. Oh, you son of a bitch. Well, not the start I had in mind, but at least a couple of other bikers came off. These are back up into the top 3. I'm going to stick with the left path again. Nice top end speed, 222 miles an hour. Oh, crap. Yeah, see, that was hitting the water on the road surface. The bike completely lost control. But we are so far ahead. Their names aren't even popping up. Oh, yeah, now their names are popping up. But, yeah, we had a massive lead. And he's going to crash. There he goes. So yeah, most of the time you just got to be very lucky. Thankfully, not long to go now. Oh, crap. Nope. Keep it together. There we go. Mike's coming up, but I don't think he's going to reach us in time. Nope, we're good. Hey, and there we go. Bloody brilliant. I like how there's sheep on the start-finish line as well. Or on the finish line, I should say. Is this the one? Yeah, I think this is the one. So, keep watching. He'll flip her onto the fuel tank. And watch the wheel on the bike that's parked. See, she whacks her leg going past. I think she actually got away lucky. It was just like the tip of her toes or something. But, yeah, just little details that I never noticed for years. Alright, another 2 grand. Move on to the penultimate race then, Napa Valley. Don't want to worry about the cutscenes as always. Sorry again, I'm still very, very stuffy. This flu, or as the news have dubbed it, super flu, just won't go away. It's been a month since I went down with it, and I'm still very nasally, I'm still very bunged up. Coughing fits are bloody terrible. And it just feels like I have just this massive brick in the back of my sinuses, which is really annoying. So yeah, again, if I do sound nasally, I am very sorry about that. But yeah, this flu is a rather nasty affair. In fact, the NHS has dubbed it an emergency because all the hospitals are clogged with flu patients at the moment. So yeah, whatever strain this flu is, it's a rather nasty one. As I crash into the back of an RX-7 who decides to drive over my bike. What a bloody idiot. Bonk you on the head. Bonk you on the head. Oh no. Oh, for God's sake. Now you can control your rider. So if you wanted to, you could just walk all the way to the finish line, which would take you about 2 hours. But fear not, we have a fast enough bike, we can catch up. And just like that, we're back in the lead. Bollocks! God, this is irritating. Get a move on. Oh, well, not again. Oh, for God's sake. Too bad you can't punch the riders while you're on foot. Narrow roads like this are a massive pain. But, as I mentioned before, once again we have already caught up and taken the lead. So this bike is pretty damn ruthless for level 2, and much of level 3 as well. Level 4, it's hit or miss. You win some, you lose some, but yeah, it is a very solid bike. 225 miles an hour. 228 miles an hour. So I was just using the shoulder buttons and just to slightly lean the bike in the corners, and it really does help to keep your speed. There we go, another victory. We've seen this cutscene as well. That's where they're in the back of the car and they speed off. Let's go and collect our 2,000 and get on with the last race, which again is the hardest because it is the cliff edge, the Pacific Highway. And then once we get this done, it'll be on to level 3, which would be bloody lovely. And then we can keep the DMG or the DMW for level 3, and then probably buy something during level 4. Get past the MX-5. Now the bikes later on that you can get are so incredibly powerful. They even come with turbos. So that makes things a lot more interesting. Go up to like 250 miles an hour. Oh, there's Kelly. Bye, Kelly. Now, one thing that you don't want to do is if a police officer is behind you and you crash your bike, he catches up to you and you're automatically arrested if you don't get back on your bike in time. So you just got to be very careful. We'll take the right path this time. I gotta be careful. Again, if you go off the side of the stage, if you go into one of the bushes or into the back of a car and go off the actual cliff edge itself, that automatically retires you from the race, so you've got to be very vigilant. One, two, three, O'Leary. And he's gone. Luckily, the police officers, if they do fall off their bike, they don't get back on again, so they're permanently out of action. Oh, don't. Bollocks. Quick, quick, quick. No one's here yet. Oh, bows. It doesn't matter as long as I'm in the top 3. Top 3 is all I need to qualify. Yay! Jammy sods. But there we go, that is level 2 complete. We've now qualified for level 3. So we get another elongated cutscene, more police chases, more 1990s fashion, 1990s bikes. More 1990s music. Bloody fantastic. There we go, new level. Marvelous. So, with that, the money increases, the length of the races also increases, and the difficulty with the stages as well increases. So you're going to have a hell of a lot more traffic, a lot more police presence as well. And yeah, it's just going to be one hell of a ride. Anyway, let's have a look at the race length for the first race. Look at that. 17.7, 18.5 kilometers in length. So yeah, the money you win as well, level 3, of course, is $3,000. So it'll be easier to build up that money, but it's just going to take a little bit longer because, of course, the stages are longer. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here for now, so I'll see you next time when we crack on with level 3 of Road Rash. So take care, stay safe, and bye for now.